I'm Kim Castro, your painting instructor. Today we're excited to start another brand new painting. So let's get started. Get your brushes out, your paint, your easel, and this is the one we're going to do today. So let's sit down, relax, and have fun doing it. We'll grab some of this lighter green that we have, and the darker greens and whatnot, and you can go ahead and add some foliage. Now we got some area right here. We could just take the small brush real quick and add some grass up in this area right here that we didn't get before, like so. Be careful from your rock, like so. Just add some of that in, no problem. And some of the darker green, maybe, whatever colors you want. Right over the top of that rock. Maybe your tree here. Whatever you missed before, wipe it off if you have to, like I just had to. Get some of your highlight color again. Come in with some of your highlights again. Just be careful. Don't come in too far. And put your highlights in for your grass. Like so. Up in there. Get a little bit here. While you're at it, you could always come over here if you need a little bit more over here. And pop them in there right now. Right over top of your rocks a little bit. It's a little bit more realistic. A little bit of brown won't hurt nothing. You get some brown in it, it won't matter. Make it look like dirt. I want it to look like dirt anyway. That dirty look. Why not? Fill in where you missed. And some of them other areas up here. We're going to put a tree over here anyway, so we ain't going to worry too much about it, but no sense of not hitting it now, since we've got the brush out. Tapping around where the rocks are here and whatever. Anything you missed over here, put it in now. Okay. Now we can clean that brush, and we can just set it aside and grab your other brush, and we can go ahead and start adding some little pieces of grass and stuff like that. Just whatever, weeds, grass, whatever. Any little things you want, little doodads and grass spots and patches and long grass stems here and there, wherever. Wherever you want them to be. Grass all over the place, you know. That's where it grows. Everywhere. All around the whatever you've done over here, some grass in there, wherever you want it to be. Back here you'll probably want to make some grass, but if you do, make it smaller. You don't want it to be too big. That you get some brown contamination in there, so looks more like sticks than grass. Like so. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want them to be. There's some grass up in here. Up the bankings or whatever. Up on the bankings. Could be anywhere. Like so. Wash your brush. Come back into where your yellow ochre was, that mixture you used in the sky. Whatever colors you want to use. And use the same colors wherever, just blend them in there. Make sure it's good and thin. So, whatever. Like that. Let them dry. We got a few along the banking here and stuff, up around the rocks and stuff, up in here, wherever. Where we want them to be. Like that. You don't like them? Go back over with grass. Doesn't matter. Wash the brush. Now we'll go ahead and we've got another tree to do. A couple of them actually. So, we want to get a tree in here, a bunch of them. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to use some of this darker color here, a little bit of white in it maybe. And we're going to just hold on to that for a minute. I think we're going to put a little bit darker in there first. Maybe we'll mix a little bit of green in with it. And a little bit of this darker color. And we're going to go ahead and we'll just tap some in here. About like this. About right into here. I think I want it a little bit darker. Make it a little darker still. Make it darker like this. Okay. Darker, yeah. A lot more darker. Get some more Van Dyke brown in there maybe. Like so. Like that. Okay. Come up here a little bit with it. Maybe up in this way some more. Okay. Now, that brush will get washed. Alright, as you can see, I just took some yellow ochre I did the background with some over that dark that we put in already. And went ahead and drew the lines for the trees to save a little bit of time here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and highlight the trees, and then we'll go ahead and add some more leaves to the tree. And well, first we'll go ahead and put some branches on first. That might be a good idea. So we'll just start with maybe we'll put one or two here and there on these here. Make sure you got plenty of thinner in your paint. I'm just using black for these. Nothing special. Just putting a few branches in here and there. Make them look normal. Like a normal tree anyway. Well, let's see how it's getting rough on there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but you can see where the paint's breaking too much. So I had to add some more thinner to it. And that's something you'll get with experience. You'll be able to tell by the way it feels. And we'll put a little bit of a branch up there. Enough thinner in it still. It's a big tree, we'll give it a big branch. Like so. There we go. A little darker. Get some little fringe off the side here. And let's see, maybe we'll have one come up this way. And a couple over this way, maybe. They have something to hold their branches on with. The leaves. And there. Let's see, maybe we'll have a long one come over this way. A little bit more. Like so. And let's see, maybe this one's got some branches on it too here and there. Probably most of them will probably end up getting covered up, but we'll put them there anyway. We know they're there. And this one I'll make a little bit darker. I'm just going to go down it with my brush. And notice I'm covering up that branch, so you have to remember when you're painting the location of where everything is, what's where. It's very important because it'll look really funny if that tree is supposed to be behind that one, the branch is in front of it. That doesn't usually happen. So you have to keep aware of that. A little more dark there. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do that branch again, like that, and make it right. This one here has got some dark there. We'll bring that down right there. We'll clean the brush. And we'll start out with a knife. We'll grab us some white paint. And we'll go ahead and we'll start put a little white on. Not enough on that one. Just touch it. Touch it where you want it to be. This one's got a bit of a trunk. Right in here. All the way up. A little touch here and there. And we'll come right down the tree right there. A little bit whiter in there. And we'll get some more over here. This one here, we'll put just a tiny bit here and there. And then we'll put some right here. And this one. Like so. Watch out for that one. And we'll go ahead and get some of this lighter blue color. And we'll add some of that into here. Like so. Mix it in there a little bit. You could have done that with a brush if you wanted to. Some people prefer to do it with a brush too. And honestly, I probably would sometimes. Let's go ahead and use a brush. Just add whatever you want it, however you want it to look. Just put it in there. Now touch it in. Let it go. And if you want to, you can always go ahead and add a little bit more white. Pull in the other side. A little bit more if you want to. You can just kind of just grab a little bit more. Like this. Just kind of bring it over. Do the same over here. A bit thick. Like so. That's what you gotta do. And if you still aren't too happy with it, you can still add some dark spots back into it. Just add some dark in it. Put a bit of black on there if you want. Add some black spots back in. That's what you want. Like that. Gray, dark, black, whatever. Like so. I want that edge to be blacker. That's what I do right there. Just like that. Add it back in. Just like so. Well, you can always come back and just bring your knife, just a clean knife right over it. Kind of round things out a little bit more. And then blend in a little bit more. Like that. Whichever direction you want. Like that. All the way up. Add a little bit more white to it if you wanted to. Doesn't matter. However you want it to look. Okay? So, let's go ahead and put some the final part on, and we're going to use just some yellow ochre. Put a little bit of white in it. Some yellow ochre. Tap that brush in really good. And then we can go right over the top of the branches a little bit. Just add a little bit of yellow ochre. Just like that. Right over the top of the branches. Watch out for the paint getting dark, too dark in areas from the dark brown on the tree trunks. But you want the tree trunks to definitely be hidden behind the paint. And you may have to actually lighten the paint a little bit to do that. Make it a little bit wetter. Like so. Maybe you want a little bit in there, in here, about like so. Okay, and then you can take and use your ochre, mix you some little more bushes if you want to, or whatever. Maybe pop in some bushes and little grassy areas or whatever. I had some bushes there already, and maybe you can put in some over here if you want. Put a little bush right there, like so. No big deal. Pop it in. Like that. We'll put a little one right there. Okay. And you just take your brush, get you some more of that sap green, and you can kind of dress things up a little bit with that green. Maybe right in here. Put some more sap green in here, maybe. Make them bushes stand out a little bit better. I'm going to set this bush back a little bit more. Put a little bit of green in here. Same with this one. Like so. Same with these. Let them lay down a little bit more right there. Like that. And I think we'll call that a finished painting. And I hope you all enjoyed this one. It was definitely taking me a bit longer than I really wanted it to, unfortunately, but that's what happens when you paint. They sometimes pull a surprise on you, and you end up taking a lot longer than what you initially wanted to do. But welcome to the world of painting. I'll put a few more things in here and there, just as I go along here. You can do the same thing. Painting's never done until you stop painting it. So anyway, have a good day. Please like and subscribe, and think about joining my Patreon. It's only $1 a month. It helps us buy the paint, the canvas, and keeps these classes going. You all have a good day, and I hope you all had a Merry Christmas.